Alrighty guys, what's going on? Corbin with Corbin's Cornhole Reviews back again for another episode. And today we have the much anticipated Viper R variant video. I'm gonna do my best to single shot this, no edits. I already stumbled on my words, but I'm just gonna keep going. What I'm really doing is I'm literally sitting on my couch with my computer in front of me with all the shooting already filmed. And I'm gonna talk about it. So I'm not going to get into prices really, unless I know definitely off the top of my head what the prices are. But I will tell you what the fast side and slow sides are, the fill if I kind of remember, and essentially just overall play. So the format of this, and I don't even know how this video is going to look because I'm going to layer it onto the other one, so I might be full screen in your face right now, but for the most part, this is going to be up in the little corner, so don't worry about that. But, you know, I'm going to try to just talk about them. I did all four slow side, all four fast side, and I did a mix of slow side and fast side with every single bag. I also was throwing in my house. It is not full length, so take that for what it is. It doesn't really matter. You can still see how the bag slides. You can still see how they play. On some shots I tried to flop, I tried to airmail some, I tried to just slide and collect on others. A couple of them I hit my pantry door and the bag comes spinning, it just hits the ground, you know. It is what it is, but this has been a long time overdue, so I wanted to get it taken care of. But before we get into it, I would like to thank my two sponsors. I do Black Sheep Baggers and the Cornhole Cave, blacksheepbaggers.com. Bags, boards, accessories, apparel, all the good stuff. Their customer service is top notch, and they just came out with their new Costello X, which is actually at the tail end of this video. Use code Corbin5 for 10% off there. I also have the Cornhole Cave brick and mortar out of Wichita, Kansas. He's doing big things lately. He's doing bags, he's doing boards, he's doing sponsorships all over. He's doing good stuff. So go check him out, thecornholecave.com there. And also, not a sponsor, but Toss Sauce. I used Toss Sauce as my control on this video, okay? So every single bag in this video was Toss Sauced with Carpet Muncher with a little splash of Wrinkle Guard. Did the exact same thing on every single one of them. So they all got the Toss Sauce, they got the same treatment, they got the same amount of tumbling time in the dryer. And then I just kind of threw them a little bit in the house, just kind of get a feel for them. So most of these are fairly new still, but definitely playable new. You know, I'd take them all to a tournament, throw them without much of an issue. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it, right? You don't want to just hear me talk all boring and stuff. So to start out, you guys know the Viper R. Ridiculously good. They don't make the OGs anymore, and the new ones are slightly different. I will say that. But for all intents and purposes, it's all good. And also thank you to every single company that sent me a bag for this video to be included. I know this took much longer than it was supposed to, but things are just slammed all the time now. It's just crazy. So yeah, let's get into it. So we initially have the regular Viper R, and I went with the red one on this, just the OG, right? It uses the Viper R fast side. I want to call that something. I don't know if I should spill, you know, fabric names, but in the same sense, a lot of people know what they are anyway. But this slow side is really friendly. It's really controllable. It can speed up. It can be quick enough, but it can also slow down. I got a buddy who's got some that are very, very slow. But you saw I just winged one right off the board there, really without much of an issue. So fast side here. Fast side is just melty. You guys know how it is. You get it close to the hole, it's going to go. It will split between stuff. It collects really, really nicely. There's just something about this bag. It's solid. See how drippy that just was? It's pretty crazy. So next we just do a little variation here. So a little fast, slow. And the Viper R, if you guys don't know, they are 125 right now for the new releases. Those old releases, not going to happen. Disc fill, larger template. So next we have the X level lights out. His is pretty darn close. I believe it uses the variant carpet. I don't have it right in front of me, so I'm going to try to remember all this right off the top of my head. But he's an ACO guy. So I don't think this one is ACO stamped, but I know he makes some ACO stamped bags. I guess I forgot to show the backside there. Yeah, that is variant carpet. That's why. That would help me if I would have seen that. I guess I forgot to do it and then just put it into the recording. So fast side, it uses the same fast side as the Viper R. Super, super friendly. And you see in and out here, you'll see the kids popping in and out just depending on the video. I filmed this with multiple videos at different times. So just kind of depends if the kids were here, if they weren't, if they were leaving me alone, if they weren't. At the very end of the video, you will see that I was throwing like absolute garbage, and that is because I just had a heck of a day with the kids. So B3 Coyote here. One of the softest bags you're going to feel. That is variant carpet. It is the same fast side as Viper R, but it's from a different manufacturer. So it is actually a touch softer in hand, which is really nice. I forget if he does the performance liner in this one, but B3 makes just phenomenal bags here. I went for a hard push there. You know, I'd normally go fast side on it. Stick with the slow side, see what it can do. But B3 makes stupid good bags. His quality is top notch. They're just really, really nice feeling in the hand, and his prices are pretty darn good too, if I recall. They're definitely sub 100 category. So nice little get around there. That's just kind of what these bags are really good at doing. Just beautiful little fast side get around. See if I can collect it. Do I try? I tried. I missed. Next we have the Cosmos Skids. So Cosmos is a company that looks like our carpet. I don't recall, and again, I don't have them all in my hand. If I had them all in my hand, that would help. But Cosmos pricing is really good. I believe he's between 80 and 90 bucks. His fill is really nice. His template's good. He makes a lot of different bags. I've done a couple of his so far, and I still need to do a couple more, but he makes a really nice product, and they played really nice. A lot of these bags, you're going to hear the same thing from me, like they play really nice. Well, yeah, they're a Viper R variant, right? They're supposed to play nice. That is the purpose of them. But I just wanted to give you guys the option so that you don't have to go spend 200, 250 bucks on a set of Viper Rs. You can go spend 70, 80, maybe 90, just depending on who it's from any of these companies. Support someone smaller. There are 3 stamped ones at the end of this video, by the way. So this is the Basement Baggers Mojo X. That is a variant. I know it looks just like the original Viper R carpet, but it is a variant. These ones played nice. I actually really enjoyed these ones. I was contacted by them, and they asked if they could sound something for the video. I said, absolutely. You know, they even made customs for me, and they came out really nice. You know, sometimes companies I haven't heard of a lot, you know, they want to reach out. And that's great. I will review any bag, but it just, you never know what you're getting until they show up, right? And they showed up, and they play really nice. They feel really nice, and they did customs for me, which is cool. And they're also ACO stamped. So if any of you guys are ACO players and you want to do that Viper R, pretty nice. If you do see the flashing, I do have my TV on, but whatever. Next, we have the BS Cornhole. I forget what those are called. I didn't even look at the name on them. I should probably do that. Bill is a great guy. He's making bags. He's kind of keeping it small right now, not a ton of advertising or anything like that, but he makes a really nice bag. It is regular Viper R fast side with variant carpet. Really nice disc fill in there. They just play great, and Bill's just super nice guy, really technical about stuff, which is awesome. But these played really nicely. He was one of the first to reach out and say, yeah, I'll send you some for sure, let's go, you know. And I like that he used like slightly different carpet colors and stuff like that, and just switched it up a little bit. But I want to say you can find him on Facebook, but he's a real solid dude. Makes a real solid bag. So next we have the NFQ Wall, right? So I have reviewed these already. These are authentic, whatever. It's our carpet with the R fast side. This bag actually has the disc fill, so he has 2 different versions. He has the disc fill, and he has more of a bead fill. The bead fill is a little more active. The disc fill is a little more forgiving. The bead fill might even be slightly more friendly around the hole, just because the beads kind of roll around each other and want to fall. But I prefer the feel of the disc fill 100%. I like how it plays better. I like how it feels. And you know, NFQ has ridiculous prices. They're like, I want to say like 60 or 70 bucks. They're really well priced. So he's definitely one that you might want to check out if you're looking for a very nice clone. Next we have the whole Kernels. These were a variant carpet. I I haven't really felt it before. And these were one of the largest templates as well. So it's a variant. So a lot of the carpets in this video are the same variant carpet. This one was different, but they do use the Viper R Facide. Really nice disc fill in it, but a large template. I'm talking Viper R or even bigger, actually. It just felt really large, but it lends the bag to be very soft, and it makes it very collectible because it is large. It's also very friendly. I want to say that bag falls. There it goes. Yeah, see? So they're super friendly. They felt really, really nice in the hand, and I kind of like the play on words there with whole kernel. You know, it's the whole kernel, and then it's a ear of corn, and you know, I like that. So those are pretty nice. The Crazy 8 8-legged. All right, so I really like these bags. So it's variant carpet, but it uses a different Facide. It uses a 10-speed Facide, and it's the Facide on the it's on the Alpha Bag Howlers. I just got another bag with that Facide on it too. Drawing a blank on it, but it's a very fast Facide. It's one of those Facides that, like, when you hit the board with it, it actually slaps, you know, until it's like super broken in. But it's a nice Facide. I do enjoy it. And then Dan just makes ridiculous designs. You know, the spider with my logo in the mouth was really cool. I enjoyed that. They play really nice. One of the softer feeling bags out of the bunch, and Dan's prices are really nice. I want to say they're $88 because he's Crazy 8, right? So really nice bag. That collect would have gone if they were fully broken, I'll tell you that right now. But I feel like I skipped an intro unless this is... Yeah, I totally skipped an intro. That's a different bag. That's cool. Trying to figure out... I think that's the Big Jacks, actually. Yeah, so those are the Big Jacks. Variant carpet, bigger bead fill, ACL rec stamped, which a rec stamp doesn't really matter for anything, but the price is good on them. I want to say that's name brand Bagco, but I'm not 100% sure. I should have all these bags just sitting next to me. So next we get into the Ruthless Cocky, ACO stamped, legit Viper R clone. Viper R carpet with Viper R Facide. So everyone has access to that Facide, right? Not a lot of people have access to the carpet, and it was discontinued, actually. So that's why you're going to find a lot of variant in these videos, because Ultra bought up a ton of it, and that's just the way it's going to be. So the Cocky plays really, really nice. It's one of the more loose-feeling bags, really soft, but you're getting an ACO stamped version of a Viper R that's literally quite identical. So really, really nice there, and his prices are cheaper than Ultras as well. And this isn't a slam video by any means, like, oh, go with all these because the prices are cheaper. No, it doesn't matter. You know, it's not about that. It's about getting different options, different manufacturers. So the 3K bags, double down, right? So 3K, Ron reached out to me. This is identical Viper R clone. Ron reached out to me, and I hadn't actually heard of his company. I'm not even going to lie about that. I hadn't heard of 3K bags, and he reached out and said he'd like to send me some stuff. I said, sure, that's awesome. And I got him. I was like, yeah, okay, he knows what he's doing. Just one of those lesser known, smaller manufacturers that really knows what they're doing. And I want to say his are about $75. Disc fill, Viper R materials, awesome sublimation and stuff. You know, he made customs for me, which is really, really cool. They just play awesome. It's a nice bag, really nice bag for the price, especially, you know. Sorry, I had to get some of that Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. Stuff's so good. If you guys haven't had it, you need to try it. All right, now we got the Killer Bees R Mite. These are ACO approved Viper R clone. Same materials. Ben reached out to me and wanted to send me some stuff, and dude, this dude's knowledge on stuff is insane. I mean, he could literally make just about any bag you want, which is really cool. He has access to a ton of stuff. He has a ton of knowledge regarding all the materials and what bags are what. So he makes a very, very solid bag. His play, awesome. You know, it's very slurpy. There it goes. Yeah, they're nice. He did something right with these, and he does his research, you know. He knows what he's talking about, does his research. I went for a little get around there, I think, but I missed, and then I went for another push and missed, and then do I clean it up? No, I don't, because why would I? All right, next we have the TNT Vitals. He did a little Where's Corbin on there. He thought it was funny for the kids, and I mean Craig is hilarious. I've done a couple of his bags already, and he's just a really nice guy. His bag plays really well. It is a variant, but it does use the Viper R fast side, like most of them do. There's only 2 or 3 in here, maybe 3 or 4, 4 or 5. I don't know. There's a couple in here that do not use the Viper R fast side, but most of them do, and you can just see how friendly it is. That's why most people use it. It's a touch quick for me personally. I've gotten used to it, and especially because I throw a lot of sorcerers these days too. Sorcerer's a little quicker in my book, but it's a little quick sometimes, but still mostly controllable, and it is very hole friendly. Just don't miss. All right, next we have the Sub-Zero Wintertide. So Eddie makes terrible bags, and you shouldn't buy any of them. But that is a variant carpet with the regular Viper R fast side. And you guys know I'm joking about that. Eddie makes a phenomenal product. I want to say his bags are 90 bucks. Disc fill, identical fast side variant carpet. A lot of people in his area have started to throw these because they're so good. And I can see why. I mean, his designs on it was super cool. You know, Wintertide with all the blue stuff. I told him to go with like a bluer theme, you know, blue ice kind of deal like that. And he crushed it. Really enjoy that. And they just play good. I mean, his fill is nice. His template is great. The quality of his product is good. I hate to give the guy any credit, but the quality of his product is nice. Okay. So Eddie makes a really good bag. Wintertide, definitely if you don't need a stamp on anything, pretty good way to go. The Logic Prism. So these just kind of came. That actually looks like identical Viper R. Now, the one thing I will say about these bags, and it kind of threw me off, they could definitely use a little more breaking in because they did a solid black on that fast side. So it's very heavily sublimated, and sometimes ink can change the speeds of bags. You know, you guys have heard me say like lighter carpets play quicker, right? It's because there's less ink in them. So this fast side, that one did fall. But this fast side, you know, it still felt a little stiff. You know, it just wasn't fully soft and melty like it should be. But I mean, it still plays great. These are just pretty heavily sublimated, so just something to know. So now we got the SW Bagco Jeffy, whatever, variant carpet, and then it's actually my face. It's actually the reverse side of the Viper R, or the Viper fast side, right? So it's actually the flip side of that, which is my favorite material. It's that 8-speed that I always talk about that I love that every bag should have. I just really like it. Front board, that's going to happen. I don't remember if that's the one that hit my pantry door or not, but I did hit my door with one of the Jeffys. I do recall that. But they play great, and you can see I'm way more comfortable with that fast side than most fast sides. It's just something about it just really works for me. Might be this bag. No, might be this bag. And come in low and sideways. Yeah, that's the one that hit my door. All right, so now we have the Black Sheep Costello X. So this is a brand new bag from Black Sheep. Variant carpet. And again, the reverse side of that Viper carpet. And I don't know why my hallway was so dark on these, because it's the exact same lighting as, you know, maybe the kids turned one of the lights off. I don't know, but it does seem a little darker. Sorry about that. But the Costello X is the same materials as the Jeffy, actually. I'm not going to get into that right now, but it's not a clone of the Jeffy, but it just happened to be the same as the Jeffy, as we're talking about a clone and variant video. Interesting. People are upset about it, though. So, I love that Black Sheep decided to come out with these. They sent me a set, and of course it's a Black Sheep, so I'm front boarding the crap out of it, but they sent me a set, and I was so freaking excited about this. I'm like, yes, let's go. You know, this is my style of bag. Let's do it. Do I airmail here to go for a push and miss it? No, push and hit it. Interesting. So, yeah, Black Sheep. Also, swag bags here. This is the Kaboom. So the Black Sheep is pro stamped. The Kaboom is comp stamped, variant carpet, but it actually has the 7 fast side, like the Viking fast as the fast side. So that's interesting to me. It almost mimics a Widow R instead, right? And you'll see why. But it almost mimics a Widow R in my book. Really soft bag. Speeds aren't necessarily my favorite, but, you know, that's okay. I just don't love that fast side, and I don't know why I was terrified of it right there, because I front boarded twice and then just, oh yeah, this is a slower fast side. Let's just slide it right up the board. That's a lot easier. Yeah, something about it just, I don't know, something. Just front boarded. But I love the way this bag feels. I just feel like when it is totally broken in and that fast side is actually kind of slower, it's just not going to play right. You know, that's why I don't throw Widow R's. I throw Viper R's for that same reason. But insert the swag bags, Chaos. Also ACL comp stamped. And now you have a Viper R. Viper R carpet, Viper R, excuse me, fast side. So that's why they probably have the Kaboom and the Chaos. And these just showed up randomly, honestly. They showed up. I didn't even know they were coming. And it was perfect timing because I was like, cool, I'm finishing the video. Let's go. Tried to roll that one. Didn't work. It's nice that they have an actual clone that's comp stamped. And then they have the variant as well. So they essentially went Viper R and Widow R, right? See what they did there? 2 speeds. Works out. And they're both stamped, so you can play with them both, which is really nice. I do like that. And I think Swagback's prices are actually pretty decent as well. I want to say I tried to roll this one too. Yeah, I tried. Didn't work. One more. Yep. Clean up right up the gut. No problem. All right. Now we have the KDS Wave. If you haven't heard of KDS bags, don't know where you've been. He had some funny typing in there too. I don't recall. But that is variant carpet with regular Viper R fast side. Winged the first one off the back there. Don't really know why. Just kind of did. And you can just see how melty these are. His disc fill is really, really nice. Kyle makes a great bag. Just the overall template is awesome. His sublimation and graphics are ridiculous. I love the designs on his bags. They just play really nice. And his pricing is pretty good as well. I think he's 90 or 100, somewhere in there. You know, the whole theme of this video is every variant is going to be cheaper than a Viper R. You know, Viper R's are expensive. It's just the way it is. And I feel like the new ones play quicker. The blue and white and the green and white, they play quicker for sure. The red and whites use the original red carpet, so they play a little slower. But I feel like the blue and whites and green and whites just play a little quicker. Tried to roll that one than the other. So here's the Rebel Crook, and Rebel Bagco makes ridiculous bags. I love the color combination on this bag. That is variant carpet with the fast side from the Crazy 8-legged as well. Alpha Bags Howler, fast side, whatever you want to call it. It's a quick fast side. It is quick, but I like it. It plays really, really well. It molds to your hand. You know, once you get used to the speed of it, it actually plays really nicely. Totally messed up there. Biffed it, you know, on my 4 bags, but so be it. Here comes Nolan just running down the hall, because why not? I'm throwing, you know, why not bother me? Oh, Kai's going to do it too. Perfect. They were both like crying, freaking out, whatever. It was just, it was a day, right? So the Crook, totally missed that last bag, but it would have fallen. But he makes really nice bags. He makes a lot of different bags. The Nemesis is one of my favorites. You know, it's got the Pro Advantage carpet with the Viper Fast Side. Really enjoyed that one. Totally missed that bag, but what are you going to do? Really, really good bags. And I just like, I like Matt. He designed my logo initially. So that's it, guys. That is the Viper R variant, clone, whatever you want to call it, mega mashup, whatever video, right? A lot of them. I didn't count how many were there, but I want to say there was 16, 17, 18, maybe 19. There's a lot of options. There are 3 stamped for ACL. You have the Black Sheep Costello X, the Swag Bags Kaboom, and the Swag Bags Chaos. And then you have, I don't even recall, I want to say 3 or 4 stamped for ACO. So you had the Basement Bags Mojo X, you had the Ruthless Cocky. Can't believe I'm drawing a blank on this right now. It's embarrassing. I want to say the TNT Vitals, not. Totally drawing a blank, honestly. There's so many darn bags, but I know Killer Bees Mite. There's one. So you have options on both, and you have options if you want to go variant carpet or actual carpet, different fast side or actual fast side. So plenty of options there. So that's all I got for you. Really, that was a lot. That went a lot smoother than I thought it would, and I'm happy. So anyway, guys, that is it. I'm done. This video is officially done. I'm so happy, actually. So, all right. So if you guys like this one, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.